Hello, and welcome back to Unicorn Leoness Tarot. It's me, Unicorn, and I'm back with another moon reading. So we have the full moon going into Scorpio and Sagittarius. So when I was meditating, I kept hearing that gifts are developing. Your gifts are expanding. Okay, so let's see what sort of energy. Let's see we could tap more into that energy. Strength card and Judgment. Here, strengthening your gifts. So for the overall energy, we have the Queen of Cups. Cups is ruled by the water, by the element water. So that's also a indicator to tap more so into your gifts, as well as the High Priestess, okay? You also have the Moon card. You have the Seven of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, and the Fool card, okay? So yeah, definitely getting... This is the time to meditate and see and testing your gifts and your intuition, okay? Not falling into the realm of, I don't want to say delusions, of illusions, okay? Not being run by fear, all right? Understanding that all the work that you put in is bringing forth results. Not sure if you guys can see the seedling that's growing, okay? So the work that you're putting in is paying off. And it's going to be, and you're going to recognize it pretty fast, especially with this Knight of Wands right here. This Fool at the end, your new beginnings, your new journeys, being able, your new gifts that you're developing. Also, understanding, because I feel like for some of you that you feel like your gifts have gone away, but they haven't. They've just been lying dormant, waiting for you to realize this new way of tapping into them. Because as we grow and as we evolve, the way up, Strength came out again. I'm gonna take it. As we grow and as we evolve, so do our gifts, which also means that we're going to also have to develop new ways of tapping into that energy, okay? Tapping into that gift and expanding upon it, okay? The Strength card came out twice. That's Leo energy, okay? I heard because you don't want them to fade away. You do not want your gifts to fade away. So we have the Three of Cups in reverse. Stop letting external third parties, and when I say third parties, I mean anybody external that is having you doubt or not believe in your gifts, have you not believe that the work that you're doing is cultivating fruit, okay? I'm also seeing, especially with this some of you guys are having troubles tapping into your gifts. That's why I heard that you're going to have to take some time and some solitude to be able to tap into, to really go within and tap into those gifts, okay? I'm hearing clairvoyance, clairaudience, okay? Because I'm hearing that I know we complain a lot about our gifts, but we also have to see them as gifts. We have to see them as blessings. These are, they're given to us. And with every gift comes a curse, but we can't focus more so on the on the negative side of having gifts. That's where that strength card came out twice. Or I was drawn to the strength card twice. It's just, we have to look beyond that, and we have to tap into that strength. We have to go and we have to develop our strength, and not only strengthening our gifts, but also strengthening our willpower to use our gifts, okay? Almost kind of like we don't see ourselves living a happy life if we tap into them. But we have to understand that our higher power gave us these gifts. Our higher power gave us these things. They gave us these abilities, okay? And that's why it's important for us to tap into them before we don't want to lose them, you know? So I was drawn to the Two of Swords, and I'm hearing it's like we feel like a weight has been put on our shoulders, because you notice that she's holding the swords. They're resting on her shoulders, okay? And we also got the Magician. Got a lot of major arcana energy, okay? Understanding that we're to use our gifts for good, okay? And to only place judgment when necessary. I wouldn't be surprised if judgment came out again. Because I'm hearing more judgment is more like discernment. Using discernment as to when to use your gifts. Another thing that came out during my meditations was that a lot of throat chakra based energy, okay, throat chakra based energy, and understanding that sometimes you strengthen your throat chakra by knowing when to keep quiet. Okay, you can strengthen your throat chakra by knowing when to keep quiet and being more observant, because it's like we're activating that third eye, like we're activating our next, which is our next chakra, which is our third eye chakra, okay? Ooh, finger. Yeah, but then I also am seeing part of y'all are really getting into more so of the acceptance of your gifts. And really developing your mental fortitude, okay? Some of you can be, once you develop your gifts, you can use it as a way of making money. You can use that as another way of income for yourself. But do not become cold and hardened because of your gifts. Because there's going to be a need to feel like you need to protect yourself because you have these gifts. The thing is, the gifts are what protect you. The gifts are what protect you. Being able to tap into that intuition, being able to get those messages ahead of time. Understanding the signs and synchronicities. Being able to understand all those. Yeah, this is just confirming. Temperance. Balance. But with this Five of Cups, you're coming out of this like woe is me energy, I'm feeling like. And then you also have the Four of Cups, right? Like, yeah, that's confirmation for me that you're developing your gifts, you're developing your strength within your gifts. Okay. Then you also have the Ten of Wands. All right. When in the original one, he's like holding the wands, right? I just got that image in my head. And it's like, I'm not feeling the energy of it being burdensome. I'm feeling the energy of like, you're going to make this work. You're going to make it work for you, okay? Then you have the Nine of Wands. Being able to, like I said, that's why I said it's confirmation, because you're going to be able to see, because look at how he's looking over at all the wands. Well, the wands in that, they look like spears too, but it's the Nine of Wands. And understanding and standing firm in the fact that these are your gifts, these are your blessings, these are the things that are going to help cultivate what's going, like help cultivate and push you forward in life. Give me 1 second. Introducing the new Cantina chicken burrito. All right, I'm back. All right. Be wary of things that will distract you from your goals. Okay? Now, this is definitely a time where we're harvesting and honing in. And a lot of people, their dormant gifts are going to be coming out. They're going to be coming out more. And it's that in the temperance where it's like you're finding that balance. You're finding that balance between this material world and the spiritual world, okay? Because sometimes we go too far left and too far right. Our scales shift a lot. But being able to use each realm to pour into the other realm that you're dealing with, whether it be love, career, finances, relationships, not just romantic relationships, but familiar relationships, work relationships, friend relationships, things like that. Okay? That's what I'm getting. That's what I'm getting for you guys. Okay, your ancestors are looking after you and they're very proud of you, and that's why they're opening up these gifts for you guys. And that's why they're opening up these gifts for you guys to tap in, because they're saying that now is the time. It's time now. You have your inner child, which is your heart chakra. You also have play, which is also the heart chakra. Okay. I said it in another reading where we have to intentionally play. And that's what we're supposed to be doing with these gifts. Intentionally playing with them, testing them out, seeing, you know, experimenting, as adults would call it, as we are calling it now. But what is experimenting? Experimenting is another form of play. Okay. Also, it's time to tap into the more holistic healings and things like that. Okay. Holistic health. That's your root chakra. All right. So whatever you consider to be like holistic, what is going to make you whole? Okay. Let's see what colors we should start incorporating more into our life. I was drawn to that blue that brought up the throat chakra, and apricot, sacral chakra energy. Okay, we're going to keep these. Or if you start seeing blue and orange popping up, as well as red and green, you know, we're going to leave it at that. And then for the blue, it says activate your healing power. Okay? Holistic healing. Yes. A lot of you guys are healers and you guys are not tapping into it. Rejoice and laugh. Laughing can go into the holistic health. Okay? Because if we take this stuff so seriously all the time and being so rah about it and stuff like that, it makes it less fun. Okay? Not saying every spiritual encounter you're gonna have is fun, but I think it's more fun than not. You know what I'm saying? When you really like let go and release control and just rejoice and be thankful for the fact that you have these gifts. Be thankful for the fact that you're able to tap into them. Be thankful that you are one. Like, what did it say? Many are called, but few are chosen. Because many don't choose to tap into it. You're making the decision to tap into this. I know sometimes it can be scary, but it's like the thing is, whenever you start something new, going back to this fool, whenever you start something new, there's always going to be a round of nerves. Yes, but you're also excited as well. Tap into that excitement. Tap into that play. Tap into that inner child. I heard inner child healing is worth it. But it's like I'm sensing where it's like your inner child wants you to play. It's like these are the gifts that she wanted or he, however you identify, wanted to tap into but felt like they couldn't. And now as you're growing as a human, it's like she wants to come out. They want to come out and play. Your inner child wants to come out and play. You have Capricorn. I use 22 master number. Okay. So I use when that popped out, I heard I use my gifts. I believe, Pisces. I believe in my gifts. Okay. And then you also have the fire element of desire, okay? You desire to learn more about yourself with these gifts. Faith. You got to have faith that the fact that you deserve to have these, okay? You deserve it. That's really it. You deserve to have these gifts. They're coming out for you, okay? And it's time to stop being afraid. Tap into that strength that you have, that inner strength that you have. Okay? And it's time to really tap in. It's time to really tap in. Like I said before, we're not spiritually bypassing anymore. It's time to really open ourselves up, okay? And start being able to live your true, authentic, energy. No more hiding. We're not hiding anymore. We're going out there and we're doing what we need to do. In whatever respects. We're not tolerating BS no more. We're not tolerating people not having faith in us. Faith came out again. Faith came out again. So you have Krishna, devotion, trust your spiritual guidance, your commitment has been recognized. You are loved unconditionally. Okay? The Miriam, sacred vision, choose to forgive in order to heal. See the light in all. Remember that love has no boundaries. And let's not forget that with forgiveness, forgiveness is for us. I think the term and act of forgiveness has gotten convoluted, and we have to remember that forgiveness is for us. We can forgive and never speak to that person again. We can forgive and never, but just because you forgive does not equal forget. That's why they're two separate words, okay? Because forgive and forget, no, you don't get it, because it happened. You're not gonna forget that it happened, but you can forgive. You can forgive other people. You need to forgive yourself. There's a lot of forgiveness that needs to go on right now. And you have faith, humanity, and benevolence. Stay calm. Trust the good in yourself and others, and see the light in the world. Okay? See the light in the world. See the light in the world. Because there are a lot of beautiful things out here in this world, in this earth. Okay? And that's where our main focus. I'm hearing not living in fear, okay? Also understanding who your God is as of right now, okay? When we fear something to the point to where it hinders us, that, whether we believe it or not, that has then become our God. Because we're putting so much energy and time and things like that. So understand that it's like, you got to do that realignment. You got to do that shifting. You got to find that balance. There's a balance between awareness and worship is what I'm hearing. And a lot of people are crossing that line from awareness to worship. And you don't want to worship you don't want to worship the very thing that is holding you back. When at the end of the day, it's like a lot of people are worshiping fear. They're worshiping the frequency of fear. Whew, okay. Oh, all right. And we gotta move past that. I'm gonna pull from one more deck, okay? This reading is a little longer than my usual ones, but it is necessary. It was definitely necessary. Forgo the frequency of fear. That's what I just heard. Forgo the frequency of fear. Forgo the frequency of fear. I really like this White Light Oracle deck. I was going to end the reading right there, but then I was drawn to this. That light, and I was like, you know what, let me pull from that. Come on, where you at? Number 19. Solve Polluti, 741 hertz. So I would suggest tuning into those hertz, okay? Tune into your heart and you will be able to find your way through any negative or toxic situation. Engage in self-healing and space clearing. Commit to regular practices that help you connect to your inner light. Your life shall not be overcome by any darkness or negativity. Take time to clean your heart and mind of negativity by focusing on the divine beings that bring joy to your heart. It is appropriate for you to desire your own personal and sacred space and access it daily. We live in an age of heightened environmental, emotional, and spiritual pollution. During such a world age, it takes more to experience clarity, purity, and originality. Often the bulk of our challenge is simply warding off further negative influences and attempting to dislodge. And then what I'm hearing as far as purity, to clarify on purity, is who you purely are as your authentic being, okay? Not how we understand purity to be, but purity as to your authentic self, okay? Dislodge the toxins permeating our energy fields psychologically, physically, and emotionally. The holistic healing. The onslaught continues with the chemical toxins in food, polluted oceans which contaminate sea life, and the bombardment of electromagnetic radiation. When technological development lacks commensurate wisdom, such is the current case, progress contains the shadow side of harm to our planet and her creatures, including us humans. Higher beings are lovely and faithfully working to assist souls in their transitions from fear to a love-based inner orientation, and to become strong enough to ward off further negative influences and reverse the toxic culture within themselves and our world. We're going to stop right there. So then you have Sacred Scar, number 11. And you also had, I think, what was it, double sevens pop up too? The double fours. I think you had double fours. Sacred Scar. Your inner and outer scars are marks of your soul's courage. They are signs of strength and survival of your willingness to be alive. The Sacred Scar speaks of that which once caused pain being transformed into higher knowledge and inner power. Trauma shall be transformed through spiritual initiation, leading you from woundedness to wisdom. You have nothing to be ashamed of. You can trust your healing process and in the hidden higher purpose behind things happening as they do. You are strong and you shall flourish on all levels. We're going to leave it right there. Got me up here reading like I'm preaching or something. Cupio dissolvi. It's time to let go. Things are working out in their own way. Trust that your heart is wise and is leading you on a soul healing journey in the right spiritual path. Spirit wants to bring you a blessing and a resolution, but you must let go and allow it to happen, being receptive. Events are unfolding according to a higher plan. Even if your plans go awry, know that all will come together at the right time in the best way possible. Surrender your struggle and hold on to your faith. Strength and faith has been the theme. That's the theme. Strength and faith. Having faith in not only others, but most importantly yourself. Okay? So this is the full moon. Oh, and I got my green light. So let's incorporate a little bit more green. Well, I did say green earlier with the more green. Okay, too. All right. This is the full moon reading. I hope you all enjoyed. Please make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Please, it helps out my channel to get pushed out to more people so we can get these messages out to more people, all right? Y'all have a great day, evening, night. I hope I was able to guide, lead to some resonance or help in any sort of way, okay? Peace, love, and quirk. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all time. And I'll see you next week. Later.